This video of mine is about the Earth, Mars, and the asteroid belt. Let us explore these celestial bodies and gather knowledge. Let us first begin with our Earth. If the moon would be just 19,000 kilometers away, Earth's gravitation and tidal forces would rip the moon apart, creating a ring around the Earth. The Earth was formed about 4.6 billion years ago. It was formed by collisions of particles in a large cloud of material. Slowly, gravity gathered together all these particles of dust and gas and formed larger clumps. Earth has a planetary flag. When we go to Mars, this is the flag that we are going to plant on the surface of Mars. The Cretaceous Tertiary Extinction Event is the name given after the die-off of dinosaurs and other species that took place some 65.5 million years ago. For many years, paleontologists believed that this event was caused by climate change and geological changes that interrupted the dinosaurs' food supply. But the actual reason was that a huge asteroid had hit the Earth and had caused the extinction. If the Earth stops rotating suddenly and you are not belted to the Earth's surface, you would suddenly fly towards east at 46,49,216 meters per second at the equator and die instantly. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Due to the red planet's bloody color, the Romans named it after their god of war. In truth, the Romans copied the ancient Greeks who also named the planet after their god of war, Ares. Mars has the longest and deepest canyon in the solar system, the Valley Marineris. If it was on Earth, it would stretch right across the United States. Studies show that Mars too had liquid water on the planet. Ice is still frozen on the ice caps of the planet. Mars has the largest dust storms in the solar system. They can last for about months and can cover the entire planet. Some of the problems that we would face if we would start living on the planet are the temperatures would go beyond minus 63 degrees Celsius. The planet has just 38% of the gravity of the Earth. The pressure on the surface is 100 times lower than that of the Earth. Just as colors are made more dramatic in sunsets on Earth, Martian sunsets would appear bluish to human observers watching from the red planet. Fine dust makes the blue near the sun's part of the sky much more prominent, while other daylight makes the red planet's familiar rusty dust color. Moving on to the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt was first discovered in 1801. The asteroid belt is disc-shaped, located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. The asteroids are made of rock and metal and are irregularly shaped. The size of the objects within the asteroid belt range from being as small as dust particle to almost 1,000 kilometers wide. Why does the asteroid belt in our solar system stay in place? Asteroids are relatively small rocky metallic objects that orbit the Sun. Gravity keeps the asteroids in orbit around the Sun. Scattered in orbits around the Sun are bits and pieces of rocks left over from the dawn of the solar system. Most of these objects, called the planetoids or asteroids, meaning star-like, orbit between the Mars and Jupiter in a grouping known as the main asteroid belt. The main asteroid belt lies in more than 2.5 times as far Earth does from the Sun. It contains millions of asteroids according to NASA. The first asteroid was discovered in 1801 by Giuseppe Piazzi, though he didn't know it at that time. He thought he had discovered the long-sought planet between Mars and Jupiter. He named his discovery Ceres after the Roman goddess of harvest. Just over a year later, another planet was discovered, and another, and another. Eventually, there were so many planets that astronomers threw up their hands and gave the whole name a classification as asteroid or star-like in Greek. The name was chosen because they appeared, well, star-like in telescopes. They would not resolve as disks as planets do. Ceres run as a planet lasted for about 60 years before it was demoted to asteroid. In 2006, the International Astronomical Unit (IAU) reclassified it again, this time as a dwarf planet. This is the same decision that designated Pluto as a dwarf planet though there is some debate on this point. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give this video a like and share it out to a friend, and drop a comment down in the comment box. If you still not have subscribed to my channel, then click the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. My next video will be on Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus. Thank you. Meet you soon in the next video.